Hello, EntrePods, and welcome to Season 3. This season, we are interviewing and talking about ethical entrepreneurs who are making money and changing our world. Join us as we discover how we can step into power as creators and business owners to reshape business into one that values humanity, our planet, and our shared future. You won't want to miss a single episode.
I'm curious as to what flight will happen out of the area that we've seen. We've seen a lot of New Yorkers moving to other areas like Florida and going down to those usually I would say spring break type of areas, and now they're not leaving from their spring break. They're staying down there.
But don't you think that those people would have left anyways? It was just a matter of time, and this was just a very good opportune time to
yes I do. I mean, there's always going to be migrations that happen. I mean, that's how places that had nothing suddenly happen. I mean, look at Las Vegas. You know, if you would have told somebody 70 years ago Las Vegas would be this big place and Honeywell would be there and there would be all this stuff, that go, it's a desert, there's like literally nothing there, right? Well, now that's a little bit different. So you are also a lead green associate designer, right? Or designation. Mm-hmm. What does that mean? And how is that impacting building and everything else?
So lead green associate, I took a test and I passed.
Oh, okay.
It's related, but it is related to lead, and it's administered. And I mean, it's a green building. Community institution, I think they're called, who gives out these certifications. Mm-hmm. But what it means is that I have a stamp that's what I took the test, and I am I love making buildings green. My passion is to make every single building in New York City greener and more sustainable and more affordable. Okay. And I think that this is just a good way.
Oh, I see what it means. It's leadership, and I had to go look it up, guys. It's leadership in engineering and environmental design. That's what LEED stands for. So now, because I didn't know what it stands for, I was going to.
But there are LEED buildings that are LEED certified, but those are primarily new buildings.
Yeah.
And I'm not an engineer. I took the test and I passed.
Right.
But I mean, I am a green queen.
Okay.
I love everything green and making buildings greener and waste less energy.
And how do you feel that this helps with, as far as affordability goes? Do you think that, because I know that there's a big thing that, as soon as you hear green, well, that means you're going to pay a bunch of times more, and you're probably going to get products that haven't been tested. They say that they're green, and you're going to need to replace them. You're just adding your costs, right? That's coming from the other side, from people who don't want to, upgrade and do all that. But yeah,
I'm going to disagree with that.
Good. Yeah, no, I want to hear that.
So if you walk into an apartment building, mm-hmm. and you go up to the hallways, the corridors of each floor, or down to the basement, most likely the lights are on 24/7. That's not green. They should be LEDs, and they should be on motion sensors. They should only turn on when you enter the room. They should not be on 24/7. So that's not more expensive. It's actually saving buildings money. Mm-hmm. In the basement in an apartment building, according to Con Edison estimates, that you use the basement less than 10% of the time. You wouldn't leave your home and leave the lights on, right?
Right.
I mean, you turn the lights on when you leave your house or apartment or wherever you live. Meanwhile, in buildings, most of the time, the lights are on 24/7. And there was a huge building boom in New York City in the 50s and the 60s. So those light fixtures, they're super old. They're completely inefficient. We very often go into buildings where we see that they're still using those, those big fluorescent lights, the big ones, the T12s.
Yeah.
And I mean, those are using, and we see light fixtures that are using 150 watts, whereas now an LED bulb go as low as 2 or 4 watts for the same light.